Asia has probably the world's biggest basketball fan base. You can see how popular professional basketball like NBA is here. There's still a very big untapped potential when it comes to locally relevant events and competitions. Our solution is to create a pan-regional platform for Asia university and their teams to compete with each other. AUBL, I think it's a great platform to elevate the level of competitiveness of basketball at the college level, but also at the same time to foster exchange at the university level among the country and regions in Asia.
What motivated you to create the Asian University Basketball League?
In the United States, how NCAA, March Madness, college basketball is pretty much as big as professional basketball when it comes to the following, how people talk about it. I think in Asia, there's a lack of good platforms for college basketball, or there's still a lot of room for improvement. So we basically create a platform to invite all those university and their teams to compete with each other. It is an international competition, something that they rarely had the opportunity to participate before. We've just had a very successful inaugural edition in Hangzhou. I think the results are very, very inspiring. People could really see the potential, how the competitions are very, very good. The fans are very engaged and enjoyed the experience of coming to see a college basketball game live in the arena. We're excited to bring it to the next level next year, telling the audience that, hey, college basketball could be as big, if not bigger, than professional basketball.
How does the AUBL compare to the NCAA?
NCAA, I would say, is a source of inspiration, but it's never going to be an apple-to-apple comparison of what we're going to do here in Asia, right? So what we really admire the most is the existing fan base and the existing fan culture of college sports, no matter if it's American football or basketball, they're team sports and being widely followed worldwide. So everything we've been thinking about at AUBL is how can we recreate, first of all, that good competition, right? That has so much uncertainty. You don't know which team's going to win. Every game is close contested. Secondly, but more importantly, is how to recreate that fan culture, how to get the whole societies engaged with college basketball competition.
How is AUBL seeking to elevate the basketball talent level in Asia?
I think Asia has a lot of room to grow when it comes to its own talent. If you're looking at the team roster of the NBA nowadays, more than half of the players actually come from overseas experience. But if you really go into the details of the numbers, there are only a few players that are actually from Asia or have Asian heritage. So how to discover more talent from Asia, how to cultivate the next Yao Ming or Jeremy Lin. There's a new Chinese player at the NBA called Yang Hansen, and everybody's very excited about him debuting this upcoming season. So how can we create more players like that? First of all, it needs more exposure. So a lot of the games here are not really known by people outside of Asia. So the games have to be available for a wider audience. So creating a platform like what we do, catering to a global audience, is, I think, a very essential way to help and to improve the whole talent development pipeline. And of course, if you gave those young talented players a better competition platform where they will compete with opponents and teams that they don't usually play, sometimes better than them, that will improve their games as well. So increased exposure, elevated competition. I think those two will definitely help create more top players from Asia.
How can basketball connect people across different cultures?
Most people agree is that football or soccer, in American terms, is the number one sport in the world. The football culture, the soccer culture is very European driven. But I think basketball is an American sport. And basketball is more than just a sport itself. It's more a pop culture phenomenon. It's the combination of fashion, sport, music, sneakers, lifestyle. So basketball has really bridged the gaps between the West and East in many different ways. I think NBA has done an amazing job in the past 30, 40 years. And basketball is becoming more and more like an agent of cultural exchange between the young people of different places. So we're just very excited that now we're creating original platforms in Asia that could carry the torch and also amplify the influence of how basketball connects young people. We send a select team to Steph Curry, his training camp, and to play against the campers. The players who are on the AUBL select teams are students from mostly China and Korea. They didn't know each other. They don't even speak each other's language. But when they're on the court, it looks like they were teammates for a long time already. And they actually also hit a buzzer beater to win the game, to defeat Team Curry. That video of them hitting the buzzer beater went viral globally. And after they made the shot, everybody was hugging, celebrating with each other. You cannot tell they just met each other that day. I think it was just one of the small stories how basketball connects people. Despite of language barriers, basketball could be the common language.